Former FIFA president Sepp Blatter says FIFA's decision to play 3 games of the 2030 World Cup in South America and the rest in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco is, quote, absurd. He likes compact World Cups. Robbo, do you agree with your pal Sepp?
Well, I'm not sure he's my pal, but I would agree with him on this occasion. You know, I think a World Cup is so much better, in my view, when it's played in one country or between two countries that are tight together. So there's not too much travelling. It just has a better feel to it. Maybe Qatar was a bit too close to each other, but when we Brazil, which is a long way apart in terms of the different cities, but it's still in one country, and it still had that great feel to it, and so I would say he's absolutely right. Gab, FIFA's press release also noted how every confederation will get a chance to host all or part of the next 3 World Cups. Is this something to be proud of?
Yeah, so basically, obviously, 2026 is going to be in the United States, Mexico, and Canada, which we know, because, incidentally, this isn't FIFA as an organization, this is the FIFA Council, which is like the FIFA Executive Committee, basically. They've decided that, okay, we're going to get behind the Spain and Portugal and Morocco bid, but then give these 3 games so we can say, like, oh, look, South America, you got a piece too, right? So this means it's going to be split between UEFA, Africa, and CONMEBOL. And then 2034, they say, oh, look, Asia and Oceania, you guys will get a chance to bid. We'll reserve the bidding for you. Now, Oceania is 10 countries. Like, other than New Zealand, these other guys are all tiny islands. New Zealand themselves is what, like less than 3 million people? They can't host a World Cup on their own. People have suggested, oh, maybe they'll get together with Australia and bid. I don't know if they can get together with an Australian bid. While they might have done a great job with the Women's World Cup, a 48-team World Cup is different than a 32-team World Cup, right? It's 50% more teams and more venues. I don't know what the appetite is. So in reality, well, the rumor is they're trying to get Australia and New Zealand so that they can pretend that they had an alternate bid involving Oceania. But in reality, 2034 is going to go to the people who've already announced that they will bid, and that's Saudi Arabia. The other thing is this whole process is accelerated. They announce that you have to provide submissions of interest by October 31st. Now, submission of interest, it's not just you writing on the back of an envelope, hey, Johnny, my country wants to host a World Cup. You have to go and, put work into it, explain
spend
things.
money on it and all that sort of stuff.
I mean, I don't know. I find this a bit of a stretch. Like, if you have PR reasons, you want to go out and tell people this, sure. But the broader issue for me is with the 48-team World Cup and with the World Cup, because of the way FIFA set up, needing to generate enormous amounts of money so that they can redistribute it to the member nations, which is what most member nations care about, it's just getting money from FIFA. I don't see how any confederation other than Asia, UEFA, and CONCACAF can host a World Cup and generate enough revenue on their own. And Asia obviously includes Australia. So, I'll be really curious to see what happens in 2038.